It's time for high school baseball on the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm excited to be with you for a matchup that looks like it'll be critical for position in the upcoming state championship playoffs. One down. Marshall stepping in now, one of the top high school prospects in the country. He already has his sights set on the MLB draft combine, but he'll need to be projected to go in the first 5 rounds. Oh, and it's crushed very deep to left, way back there. On its way, it is gone. That's gotta feel good. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Bobble on the transfer, no throw. To the top of the order we go. Marshall digs in. He's earned attention from college coaches and pro scouts alike, and when this season ends, he could have a big decision to make. Start a college career or take the next step into professional baseball.
Let's go. Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. Swing and a miss. Had him out in front for the strikeout.
Up next for the Stars, right fielder.
1 down. Now the third baseman, Alan Saryan.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
Here comes the 0-1. To the right side.
1-1-1.
That's out number 2. Nice late-breaking slider
Now
there.
batting
Hitter
right
was out
fielder,
in front, and that's a
Geraldo
recipe for a
Bella.
weak grounder like you just saw. Here's the second baseman, Marshall. He's already homered in this ball game.
Keep it going. Clutch up.
Check swing, now a look down to first. Went around just enough that time. It's a strike.
Hey, let her rip. Let
The
her
0-1. Runner on the move. Pitches in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. The Stars, with the go-ahead run standing at second.
All right, here we go.
Check swing, appeal to first. Oh, and it's a punch-out. Bat broke the
Up
plane.
next for the Stars, the right fielder.
So up next, Jamison Chang. 0-1 now. And he grounds it to the right side. Dive, got it! From his knees, the throw, that's out number 2. A really instinctive play at second base. He got a good read, took a great angle to the ball, dove, and got up in time to make a great throw from the outfield.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Marshall swings through it for strike 1.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. 2 away. We're in the top of the 8th. Miguel Segura getting ready to hit. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap. At the plate, Reggie Starr. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. And now, Reggie
Now batting,
Starr.
Designated hitter, Reggie Starr.
In the air out to right. And always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. Welcome one and all to high school baseball on the show. Ben Gelman here, ready to bring you the action in one of the last games of the regular season. One down, Marshall. Batting now, a name you could be hearing a lot this summer. One of his goals is earning a trip to the MLB Draft Combine. He'll need to be projected to go in the top 5 rounds to get an invite. Started after it, appeal to first, didn't go. 1 out and the base is empty.
Ball 3.
And the 3-1. And that's a
Ball
walk.
4. Take your base.
Way to lay off. Batting third, right fielder, Steve Ramirez.
Runner at first with 1 gone. Steve Ramirez digs in now.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Quick toss to first. Marshall
No,
dives
you did
back
that.
in
Safe.
safely.
Hey, let her fly right here.
2-2, here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Steps on first for the out. Now at the plate, Angel Chavez.
Runner!
And the runner takes off for third. Grounds it to
Come
short.
on, you got it. Come on.
There with plenty of time, inning over. They strand 1, no score. So up next,
Now batting.
Marshall.
Keep it going.
Worked a walk in the first trip to the plate.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
0-1 now.
Ball. All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on.
Back up the middle, he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning. To the top of the order we go. Now up, Salomon Funk.
Give him a chair.
Grounds this one up the middle. Marshall. Out number 1 as a run comes in to score. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI groundout. Marshall swings through it for strike one. The Stars
Let's go, kid.
with the tying run at the dish.
All right, this is you. Let's go.
Up the middle. And a base hit right there. Runner around third. The relay to second. Gets around the tag and he's safe at second. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Now a pivotal at bat in this
Now
ballgame.
batting.
Nobody better.
the right
Steve
fielder,
Ramirez, the next to
Steve
hit.
Ramirez.
The 0-1. Rolls away a little bit. Nice job behind the dish. And the tying run at second. On the ground to third. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. And now the shortstop, Angel Chavez.
Here you go.
Runners on the move. This to third. Barnett sends it to first. And that is a big first out. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Now the third baseman, David Valdez.
Hey, your turn.
And 1 and 2.
Nobody better.
Out to short. Handles the chance. Not in time, and that'll score a run. Clutch hitting right there. With the tying run at third, he knew he had to get him across on the play. An infield single isn't always the prettiest, but they don't ask how, they ask how many. Great team effort. Whips it to first in time. And there's one down.
Bulldogs. Right fielder, Carlton. Guthrie.
Go ahead run on base. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Leandro Freitas.
Chair right here.
0-2 rocks and fires. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. On his knees, the throw, and they get the out. Terrific defensive play to get the out. That is a great effort. He still gets the RBI, but I'm sure he'd have liked to get a hit as well. Marshall stepping in with a chance to be the hero. That one off the mark. Ball one.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can't.
Ball.
The Stars with the tying run at second. The next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. With first base open, the hitter might be expecting a quick walk, but you have to stay ready in case a hittable pitch comes over.
Get
Freitas.
there.
They are down to their final out. So a man at third, 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Steve Ramirez. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly to left. Villa should have this one. And that's the ball game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to be with you on Senior Day. Scouts from some of the top college teams in the country are here, evaluating prospects who can raise any program's ceiling. But today's also a chance for all of us to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game and celebrate their high school careers before the next stage in front of their beloved hometown fans. One down. Here's the second baseman, Marshall. He hits a fly to center. Hagan settles underneath it. Gets there. Got it. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Grounder to third. Cruz. Over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
Now batting right fielder.
Go-ahead run on
Now batting.
base. Now it's
Second
the
baseman,
second baseman,
Sean
Sean Vega
Vega
Ramos.
Plays it first. Plays it first.
On the ground, right side, Marshall. And that ends the inning. And the next batter,
Now
Randy
batting.
Sams.
Right here, let's go.
Randy Sams.
Out to short.
Roll up.
Off balance feed, there's one. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. On we go to the bottom of the sixth. The Bobcats out front. Now a chance for Marshall.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
You know he's looking for something to drive with a potential tying run over at first base. If he can put one in the gap, look out.
That's a ball. Ball.
The Stars with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. This one in the air to right. And that's that. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, David
Third baseman.
Valdez.
David Valdez.
The Stars down to their last strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. Safe! He
No, he's in there.
beats it!
Safe.
Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Shot to tie this one up and maybe extend the ball game here. Next is the designated hitter, Reggie Starr. Here's the 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Hagan moving under it. And that'll wrap it up. An emotional day at the ballpark, but they fall short on Senior Day. Marshall didn't end up with the individual performance he was hoping for in a tough loss on Senior Day. In order to play at the next level and help his team make a deep playoff run, he'll have to step up his game next time out. Now it's time to regroup and get ready for the postseason. The regular season is in the books, but for a select few teams, the season continues. The high school playoffs have arrived. Hey, everybody. And now the shortstop, AJ Sasaki. First offering, and the runner goes. This one in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Runner at first. Marshall at the plate now, facing decisions most high school seniors can only dream of. Go play college ball or sign and chase the pro route right away. Not a bad spot to be in. He'll certainly have a... Tries to get back, and he's out. Way too big a turn. That is a big-time mistake.
Here we go, no one better.
Can't glove it cleanly. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Marshall getting ready to hit. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Lindsey Finnegan now at the plate. The 0-1 offering. Ground ball to second base. And there's a hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. Gets the hand in. And they lead by 2. And the next batter, Marshall. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. 2 outs, base is empty.
All right, here we go.
Ball 1.
Next
No.
offering misses, and it's 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. I love that patient approach from him to work a favorable count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner on the go, on the ground, and it's through for a hit. The tying run is aboard. Now at the dish, Angel Chavez.
Angel Chavez.
The 0-1. Runner's on the move. That one in the dirt and gets away.
Hang on, right there.
2 runners in scoring position now after that wild pitch. And the tying run at second. Swing, soft line drive. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. The batter now, Trevor Castro. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. And it is gone. They're going crazy in the dugout. Bottom of the 8th, Marshall digs in now. Slider misses away.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
In the air, right field. Drops for a hit, couldn't run it down. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream, and a pitcher's nightmare. Now up, Steve Ramirez. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. In the air to left center. And that falls for a base hit. Not in time. Safe. That's back-to-back singles for these guys. This next at-bat looms very large. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Angel Chavez. And we're all even up. Double steal attempt, called third strike. And the throw, he's out at third. That's a whole lot of bad for this offense, and I think the hitter was hurt by that steal attempt. It may have drawn his eye off the ball just that little bit. The strike him out, throw him out double play is such a killer here. All set to start the ninth inning in this one. AJ Sasaki getting ready to hit. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Seeing the ball very well in this game. And a big-time shot now to grab the lead. Bottom half of the ninth inning, and we've got a nail-biter with this game all tied up. Luke Fry getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air to left. And there's one away. Lindsey Finnegan, the next to hit.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
No one out now.
On the ground, 2-ball. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time.
He's safe.
We're in extras here. Benny Hernandez now at the plate. Out to center. One up, one down. Marshall digs in now. Here's a fly to center. And there's 2 down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Hit on the ground. Might be 2. To second for 1. And 2. What a play. 1 away and a runner at first. And now, Marshall. And time called for at the plate.
No.
I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. 1-0, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
Swing and a high fly to left. Villa gets there under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Stars.
Go ahead run on base. Lindsey Finnegan will hit next. On the ground, right side. And plenty of time to first. Andy Worth, the next to hit.
Good job. Drop him in for us.
The 2-2. In the air to the right. There's 1 down. 2 outs, runner on first base. Marshall getting ready to hit. Now a fly ball to right center. That's pretty far back. Tracks it down for the out. And that will retire. At the plate, Luke Fry.
Here you go.
The Stars down to their last strike. Fly ball out to center. Finnegan settles under this one. And that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
Oliver Doss getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To first, one out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the first baseman. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 13.
Marshall can't hold up, and that's a strike.
After going off speed with 2 strikes, we can expect him to elevate above the zone here.
Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Marshall in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
This is a big challenge for the pitcher here with runners on and a 2-ball count. Got to execute and not leave anything out over the plate.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on.
And they're all loaded up. And the batter now, Warren Velasmil. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get.
And that's a strikeout looking. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. On to inning number 4. The Demon Deacons on top here, 3-0. Here's the third baseman, Robbie Thacker. Okay, let's discuss one of the more important aspects of coming to Omaha every year, and that's the food. Jess, what do you got?
Why are you looking at me? I mean,
up the middle. Oh, great stop. The flip. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Marshall. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a miss. Right through there for a strike.
Ahead 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
That one outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side. Eduardo Quinones, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Marshall. Handles, throws to first, and that's the 3rd out.
We need you right here. One time.
The second baseman, number 13.
Fought off foul. Late on that fastball.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 down. And now the right fielder, Sammy Lugo. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that'll do it. They get the victory. What a way to start their journey here in Omaha. Marshall didn't end up with the individual performance he was hoping for, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, it was a bit of a struggle for him today, but most importantly, they got the win in their Omaha debut. In order to help his team make a deep run here and prove he can play at the pro level, he'll have to step up his game next time out.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Gaylord Howard digs in now. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go. Throw there. Safe.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Marshall, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Ahead 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Just missed.
Big time take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, banks off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Safe at second, and he gets back in. First and second, no outs. Vernon now at the plate. Runner edges away at second. Double steal. The 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. Runners tag up from second and third. 1 runs in.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
1 down. John Perkins getting ready to hit. Up the middle. Marshall. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Marshall swings through it for strike 1.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ruben Vizcaíno. 0-2 now. This ball's chopped on the ground. Oh, a great flip. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Marshall, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game because for a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Man at second. Got him. And that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So digging in, Gaylord Howard. The Demon Deacons trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Grounder might be 2. There's one. On to first, double play.
They made it.
So up next, Marshall, 1 for 3.
Nope. Ball 1.
And there's a strike.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Let's go, give it a right.
2-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Blowing a heater past a hitter of that caliber has got to feel pretty good. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes right back to it to test him again.
And that misses. And it's 3-2.
Really good spot at the knees, but he doesn't get the called strike, and he is not liking it. Still trying to get a better sense of the umpire zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Gaylord Howard. This one in the air, center field. Vernon gets there. He's under it. And that'll do it. They get the victory, and they're headed straight to the semifinals. Marshall with a solid performance today, Singy.
Yeah, he certainly got the job done, Boog, as they notched another win to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Nothing spectacular, but a steady effort to help keep this team on track. I'm sure the scouts on hand see the potential in this young prospect, though.
Now, Eric Oliger now at the plate. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second. Batting fifth. The second baseman, number 13.
Marshall in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now 1-1. Late swing fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. That's ripped into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. The relay. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. It's 2-zip.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man on second, 2 down. They limit the damage here. Here's the second baseman, Marshall. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up. On the corner for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the air, right field, Vizcaino on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ruben Vizcaino. Ground ball up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first with 1 gone. Marshall steps in. When you look back at Wake Forest's recent run, that 2023 team really stands out.
Yeah, one of the most dominant seasons in program history, Boog. ACC champs, and they finally made it back to Omaha for the first time in 68 years.
Well, singing, that's thanks in large part to Rhett Lauder and Nick Kurtz, who both went top 10 in the MLB draft.
And a swing and a miss.
Big time take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Good pitch to go after. He definitely wants to extend and likes it away. But couldn't square it up that time.
High fly ball, right field. Vizcaino in position, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Jarrett Urban getting ready to hit. Here's your 1. What a stop. Off balance feed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for the Demon Deacons, the second baseman, number 13.
Marshall stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball is outside.
Ahead 1-2, his best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner on the go in the dirt. Roll bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that's downstairs. Ball 2.
You can see the pitcher's working down in the zone, but he's showing really good discipline at the plate. Now at 2-2, he's got to mix it up. Maybe
runner on the go again. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second. 1 out. Runner at second. Vernon, the next to hit. He's trying for third. Swings, and this one's flared. to second with the throw and no chance to get back. We go to the ninth. Stepping in, Marlon Fernandez. To the right side, Marshall. The throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And now the right fielder, Demetrius Pride. Chavis is just one strike away. Struck him out without a swing. And that wraps it up as their season comes to an end here in Omaha. A valiant effort, but they fall short of the finals. Marshall with a quality performance in this one, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, pretty good game individually, but I'm sure he's devastated that his time in Omaha is up. With high expectations and scouts in attendance, he proved he has the potential to get a shot at the pro level. Now he can look forward to the draft.
Hello and welcome to Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. We're getting ready. And
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 13.
can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the missed play. Now it's the DH, Spencer Queen. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. They limit the damage here. Welcome back to the College World Series. On the show, Jarrett Urban now at the plate. Here's a high chopper. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Marshall in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And a big swing and a miss. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Marshall up next. You know, Singy, one of the coolest things about this Wake Forest program is how much they've embraced innovation.
Totally, Boog. Player development, sports science, data, and they mix all that with an underdog mentality every time they hit the field.
And the 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And he makes the catch.
Yeah, I love it. They lead all the way into the science side, and they also bring that swagger. That's a tough combination to beat.
Not many programs have been able to strike that balance. Marshall up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Check swing went around. And the count 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Oliger there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Next is the designated hitter, Chang Ho Donnelly. On the ground, Marshall. Slinging it to first in time. No outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Hideo Drummond. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, but the tying run is now in scoring position, so it's a productive out. On to the bottom of the 10th. Digging in, Marshall.
Second baseman, number 13.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Filthy changeup. Pulled the string perfectly.
And that one almost hit him.
That one straightened him up.
Ground ball right side, Oliger. Tosses to first, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. One down, and now the DH, Chang-Ho Donnelly. Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Marshall in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss.
Oh, man, you can't be swinging a pitch below the zone like that. You know this pitcher's hoping for a ground ball double play.
And that one clips the corner.
Ahead 1-2, his best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And the runner holds.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when it
Ishii. Feed to second. That's one. Over to first. Safe. First and second. One out. Seth Hinojosa, the next to hit. Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in. And there's two down. On to the bottom of the 14th. Now it's the second baseman, Marshall.
Second baseman, number 13.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Darren Vaughn. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. Marshall swings through it for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Up and in, and a count 2-1.
We can expect a challenge pitch here with a few runners on.
Close, but called a ball. And now 3-1.
Ump is tightening the zone a bit here.
The 3-1. Fouled off down the right side. Winning run stands at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now here is Spencer Queen. Here comes the 0-1. Throws to first in time, and we've got even more. So 2 down, and here is Elias Chadwick. The 2-1. And there it is. Marshall had a game to forget in the loss. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Hello and welcome to Charles. First and second, 2 outs. Alan Quezada digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. And that is that. We'll go to and a foul ball. When you touch down in Omaha, it just feels different, doesn't it?
Totally, Boog. The atmosphere here is just unreal. You walk down Main Street, every restaurant has the game on. Fans are decked out in colors all over the place.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the families that have made this trip for generations. This entire city just breathes college baseball. Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
On the ground at first, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Deacon Ash. The 1-1. Here goes the runner. Now this one gets away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Second inning here, no score. Runner goes again. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. There's one.
You want to talk about effort, Boog. This is a great example right here. Heads-up base running. He knew where the ball was coming from and timed his move perfectly to get by that tag and score the run.
First and second, no outs. Chang Ho Donnelly, the next to hit. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. And 2 in time to first for the double play.
The batter, the catcher.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Marshall. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, John Perkins. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Marshall getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's a ball.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw to first in time. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Leilani Moses. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Marshall, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Let's go. Give it a ride here. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Ahead 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
And down on strikes. And there's 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And he's going to make it to first. So, runner at second, 2 down. John Perkins now at the plate. 1 strike away. Ground ball up the middle. And that'll do it. They get the victory. What a way to start their journey here in Omaha. Marshall had a rough go of it in this game.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Live from Charles Schwab Field, we're ready for Game 2 of the College World Series. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons going up against the TCU Horned Frogs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Marshall. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Super late on that one. As a hitter, you always want to use that time in the on-deck circle to observe some pitches and time up that fastball.
No score here in the second. Strike 2.
Ahead 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
This one in the air, center field. Arnez under this one. 2 away. So digging in, Alan Stoitz. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jet.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Marshall digs in now. Fly to center his first time.
Ball upstairs.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one in the air, right field. Cross. Long run on his horse. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now back.
We're here at the College World Series at Charles Schwab Field. Welcome back. Marshall now at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 down. Go ahead run on base. Marshall will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, almost got him. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Earl Strawberry getting ready to hit. Swing and a bouncer. Coyle. They get the force. Just got him on that one. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dante O'Neill. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He was all over that one. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Marshall swings through it for strike 1.
Didn't look like he was ready for the velo on that challenge fastball right there. Might want to stick with the heater and avoid anything off speed.
And that is out of play.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Glove flip for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet.
So up next, Christopher Coyle. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. And that'll do it. They get the victory, and they're headed straight to the semifinals. Marshall didn't end up with the individual performance he was hoping for, Singy.
Yeah, it was a real struggle out there for him, Boog. But most importantly, his teammates picked him up to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Let's see if he can put this one behind him and refocus on the next game. They're going to need his bat if they want to accomplish their ultimate goal.
Batting 2, the second baseman, number 13.
Marshall swings through it for strike one.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
In the air to left center. Quezada on the move. Brings it in for the third out. 2 outs. Runner on first. Now a chance for Marshall.
Ball.
Line to left. And that will end the inning. So digging in, Jarrett Urban. Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Marshall getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. Inning over on the ground out. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Quezada now at the plate. This could end it. In there. Sets him down on strikes. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the finals. What a run for this team. Marshall didn't end up with the individual performance he was hoping for, Singy.
Was a real struggle out there for him, Boog. Thankfully, his teammates picked him up, and they're moving on to the finals. Time to put this one behind them, refocus, and help bring home the title.
Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. MLB The Show. Now it's the second baseman, Marshall. That one ripped, but foul. Hare aboard here at first with nobody out.
Now, by going after that pitch low, the hitter is telling the pitcher that he's going to chase that. So don't be surprised if he goes back there looking for a ground ball.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Ahead 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
And that just misses.
He's shrinking the zone with 2 strikes, and I love that approach.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Earl Strawberry. There's a 1-1. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So now the DH spot, Carmen Stahl. Line drive, base hit. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with 1 away. Seamus Graham digs in now. And a 1-2. There's 1, and that's 2. Eduardo Quinones now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, Resch. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Marshall. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fastball for a strike. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. A solo shot. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Marlon Fulalo. Right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Marshall at the plate and takes high there. And it's even up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a big swing and a miss. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do.
Glove flip to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ellsbury.
So 2 down. Marshall, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Runner takes off, pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
That's a strike. 2-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really...
That's strike 3 and the third out. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Gary will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle, Thacker. And that is the ball game.
Well, Boog, it's so disappointing when you do your part to help the team win, and it just doesn't happen, especially on a stage as big as this one. Tough loss for sure, but the good news is they get another shot at it tomorrow with Game 2.
Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. MLB The Show brings you the College World Series final. So 2 down, Shu Erdman will hit next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. Throws from his knees, and that will end the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 13.
Marshall at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
This is a big challenge for the pitcher here. With runners on and a 2-ball count, got to execute and not leave anything out over the plate.
And another ball. Strawberry in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The Demon Deacons with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul out of play. And they're all loaded up. So digging in, Earl Strawberry. In the air, right field, Lugo. Under it, brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Next is the designated hitter, Carmen Stahl. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Two on, 1 out. Runner takes off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Now it's the shortstop, Seamus Graham. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Lugo under it. And that ends the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the... So here's the cleanup hitter, Marlon Fulala. 2 on, 1 out. To the right side. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Marshall in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 3-2. Earl Strawberry getting ready to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Carmen Stahl. And that'll load the bases. So up next, Seamus Graham. The 0-1. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. In the air to left center, full of love. On his way in. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. Welcome back to the home of college baseball, Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. Eduardo Quinones digs in now. Chopper to second. Fires over to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now it's the second baseman, Marshall.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Not close with that one, and now it's even 1-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Carmen.
First and second, 1 out. Stahl now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the force. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. And here's the first baseman, Shu Erdman. And the 0-2. Ground ball right side, Marshall. They take the force out. That's out number 3.
Now batting, number 13.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Runner on the go. This one in the air center field. That is the inning. We go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, Shu Erdman. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
In the air, right field, Lugo settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Lugo. Out to short, Graham. Feeds to second, out there. To first, double play. Nicely done. Jared Asensio will hit next. So the tying run at second. On the ground to the left, Lind. On the run, sends it over to first. And that's the final out. Their journey draws to an end as they fall short here in Omaha. Marshall had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
With the 11th pick in the 6th round, the St. Louis Cardinals select the second baseman from the Central Region,